everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Persona 3 Reload, episode Aigis. So, today, I think is going to be a slightly different episode, with how things are going to go. Because, if I remember correctly, this is going to be pretty... I think this is going to be more story than we're kind of used to in the past few episodes. I think we're going to have probably, what is essentially going to be kind of like the longest cutscene that we've had since the start of the game. Yeah, as you can see, it literally just tells you, like, hey, the story's gonna develop by quite a bit in the next few minutes, so...
Is this the deepest part of the abyss of time?
You think so? Looks the same as everywhere else to me.
It would make sense, considering the path we've taken, and that means the source of the abyss, and therefore the time loop, should be here.
Oh, I almost forgot. Speaking of the abyss, I found something in those notes about it that I mentioned earlier.
You did?
They said that this place came to be as a reaction to the creation of Tartarus.
A reaction?
Yes, because a giant tower appeared out of nowhere and ended up leaving a massive hollow in its place. That's the abyss.
So they've known about this place for 10 years?
They thought that it would be harmless if left alone, and that it would probably disappear when Tartarus did. But the notes also said that since the abyss is just a byproduct of Tartarus, there shouldn't be any shadows in it.
Seriously? Counterpoint, there's a shitload of shadows here! And if it was supposed to go poof along with Tartarus, then why are we standing in it? They forget a decimal place or something?
No, their logic makes sense, but some kind of force prevented it from vanishing. So the other side's disappearance caused an imbalance.
What could that force be?
Who knows? Maybe it's down here somewhere, but one thing's for certain. It's deeply connected to all of you.
The hell's up with that? What do we do to deserve this?
Well, there's another door. If it is down here, then maybe...
So whatever's past that could be what's causing all this?
If we leave out Aigis, Metis, and me, whose past is left?
Yeah. Gotta be someone else with a reason for their power, right?
Well, there's no point wasting time thinking about it. It's literally right there. Let's just open it. Then we'll know.
Whatever the cause is, it's strong enough to keep the abyss of time from disappearing, and we'll be trying to destroy it. We could be in for a battle. We should make sure we're prepared for that.
She's right. This is where we aim to settle everything. And I know we can do this.
You... Wait. Please, wait! No, don't go!
I promised to protect you. I dedicated my entire existence to it. But I can't fulfill my purpose now. There's nothing I can do anymore. Is there anything left for me to live for? Is there a meaning to any of it? If this is what it's like now, then I wish I could just be a simple machine again.
Okay, hold on a minute. This is frozen. Just give me 1 second to fix it. There we go. I caught that one very quickly, thank God.
That was the cause?
Don't look at me.
Well, I was glad to be able to see him again. Even if it was just from behind.
Indeed.
That was obviously Aigis' memory just now. But what's it mean? I guess that was supposed to be her reason for awakening? But she already had a persona.
She didn't awaken to that one. She awakened to the persona abilities that he had. I guess, what was that memory? And when did it happen?
It's where I would always wake up. It was so painful losing him. I couldn't bring myself to do anything, so I just hid in my room for a while. I did nothing but chase after him in my dreams.
Oh, I guess. Sister.
Eventually, I stopped having dreams at all. It felt like the weight on my chest was lightening. Until it was lifted entirely. What we saw just now must have been the last time I had that dream. But honestly, I don't know why that would be my reason.
Sister, are you still in pain? The person we saw in your dream. He's the one with the same power as you, isn't he?
So that's what's supposed to have caused all this? How? None of this makes sense.
You still don't get it? We only saw it in my sister's memory. But all of you want to see him again, right? If that's the case, then the conclusion is simple.
What are you saying?
I guess what I said at the beginning was right after all. Eliminating all of you would have been the fastest way to solve this.
So, that figure we keep seeing...
Wait, something's wrong.
What the?
Just as I thought, a monster is coming. Your regrets themselves given form.
Is that?
You shitting me?
What the hell is this thing?
It's the cause of everything. The abyss of time not disappearing, shadows being present within it. What you see now is a being of your own creation.
So, this is the form of our regrets.
Alright, so here we go. This is a boss fight against what is obviously some sort of shadow version of the protagonist from Persona 3. So, of course, this is technically a boss fight. It doesn't really... It can feel like one sometimes, but the first time that I played this thing, I will 100% say that the boss fight acted like an idiot. So, his main thing is that he can, use the party members' different personas, right? So, for example, I'm not sure if he can take anybody's persona, or if it's just... Well, he doesn't necessarily take them, but he can use them. I'm not sure if he can use anyone in the seas, or if it's only from the characters that are in the current party. I do not know for certain. All I know is that the last time I fought him on my first playthrough, at one point when he got, like, Artemisia, he literally just attacked. Oh, right. I forgot that he starts with that. So yeah, it is also funny because he can use Athena as well, even though Aigis does not have access to Athena at this moment. Does it have a chance of, Disruption, or is this that, which is unfortunate? I believe he does also take on the attributes of the different personas as well. I think. I don't think he gets their weaknesses. If I remember correctly, he just doesn't get the weaknesses, which is stupid, but it is what it is. But for example, when I fought him the first time, as I was saying, and he got Artemisia, the only thing that he would do was attack Mitsuru with ice attacks. I don't know why that was the case. I think the AI must have just been stupid at that moment. Maybe it was something else. I really do not know, but it is what it is. So, you know what? Just a test. Let's see if he does gain weaknesses or not. He doesn't, because he would have had a weakness to lightning. He doesn't seem to have a lot of defense. Well, actually, let's take away this. Take away his debuff, because why not?
I have to do this.
What should I do here? That's a good question. Everyone is at full health. I could just straight up use... Ooh, that might be... Let's do this.
This should help.
So, again, I do not remember this being incredibly difficult. As a matter of fact, I think he's actually quite simple in terms of fighting him. So I don't really think there's going to be much to worry about. As you can see, he's definitely being dumb. He's definitely being the big dumb right now. I think I gotta, let me... yeah, you know what, let me do this. I think this is about to end, so I'm gonna reapply this. Reapply buffs for the moment. I'm gonna do this again, because it appears that he's probably programmed to want to only attack after he has that buff. At least from the looks of it. Oh, does he get the healing skills from Yukari's persona? I honestly don't remember.
This will do the trick.
Reapply. Okay, so he's gonna switch now. Okay, he has gone to... I find it so funny that it does, like, the whole little... like, thing for, like... Oh yeah, I'm using the persona, and then it just is... Because I'm so used to that only happening once you get, like a critical hit or something. Okay, so here's the thing. I think Aigis is gonna have to... Or not Aigis, but... I think we're gonna have to windbreak, because if I remember correctly, he does... I could test it. Let me test it. Let's test it first. Yeah. So we're gonna have to use windbreak. That's fine. It's whatever. Gonna have to do the same thing once he starts using Artemisia. I don't think... Can he use Medicis? I honestly don't think he can. I don't remember him using Medicis, at least. Ow, my face.
I can do this.
Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna... I'm gonna relegate Aigis to healing and buffing duty at the moment.
How can I help my sister?
This should deal some pretty big damage. It only hit once. That's unfortunate.
Pull the trigger.
Okay. I mean, it is what it is. We're still doing pretty well at the moment. Should I reapply my buff? Or should... Well, actually, you know what? This will basically reapply the buff itself. I honestly really like how the Theurgies work. I like how the Theurgies are more, I don't want to say... I guess they're more dependable than, how... I'm sorry, I'm brain farting. They're more dependable than how, the showtimes in P5 work. Because in P5, they're a little iffy sometimes. I'm not sure if we're gonna have our first Coliseum fight today. I guess that completely depends on how quickly this goes by. Although it might be like a Coliseum fight where you just instantly lose. That would be great. Yeah, fantastic. Again, the Coliseum fights are not simple. No matter what way you're looking at them, they're not simple. Okay, so he's probably gonna go Artemisia now, I think? Yep, there it is. Ow, my face.
Artemisia too?
Yes, I mean, if you haven't noticed, lady, you can kind of use all of our personas. Yeah, this sucks, but it is what it is. I mean, he hasn't really done much damage whatsoever. I'm surprised he hasn't used multi-target skills. I would have expected him to do that. Well, so far we're doing really good. He's not really... Oh, well, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't have opened my mouth because that's gonna hurt. Actually, really not that much. I was expecting it to do more damage than that, but it didn't. Alright. So, come on, hit twice, please. Yeah! That's the big boy damage. That's where it's at. But yeah, he's really not that much of a threat from the looks of it. Shadow Makoto. Okay, I will say there is going to be a cutscene after this fight where it's very, very different than how the original cutscene was in the original FES. The original FES cutscene is intense. Well, it's not intense, but it can be, it's a little disgusting, if I'm gonna be honest. At least in my opinion. I know a lot of, some people I think are probably gonna prefer the original cutscene. In my opinion, I'm glad that they changed it, because I don't think I would have been able to sit through that. And honestly, that probably would have, I mean, it's already an M-rated game, so they could have done it if they wanted to. But I think with newer graphics, it would have been a little intense for some people. What am I doing? I'm sorry, I just brain farted. I'll just rebuff. It's fine. I'm just gonna hit him. I'm just gonna hit him. Oh, you know what? I could have used my theurgy. Ah, that's what I get for not paying attention.
Shall I move to strike?
It's gonna be over soon. Oh, damn it. So he can use Medicine, I'm guessing. No, he went back to, that makes my life slightly easier, to be honest. What should I do here? I honestly really don't know. You know what? Let me see what Wild Thunder looks like. Oh, what? You've gotta be joking. That sucks. That really does suck. Why is it only hitting once? I'm getting unlucky now. Okay, I think that's it. That's probably, it's probably over after this, right? Oh my god, he's still alive. Surprising. Okay, now it's over. Cool way to end it, too. What was that sound he just made? 50,000 EXP. Good god. Okay. What does this do? Erect a barrier that, for one ally repairs one non-almighty magical attack. I'll put her over Sexy Dance, that's fine. What is Demonic Decree? Good god. Okay, so it's like, yeah, okay, makes sense. Put that over this.
That was a monster of our own creation? But that was...
Don't worry, Yukari. It may have taken his form, but that was a shadow. At least it seemed like one to me.
Wait, how does that make sense? It was using personas. Personas are supposed to be used to fight shadows, right?
Wait, so you don't know? Personas and shadows are the same thing. That's why you're able to fight them in the first place. Shadows are the basis components of the human mind. Suppressed thoughts given physical form. When people lose the strength to face the darkest parts of themselves, those parts break loose, free from all control. But in rare cases, people with a certain awareness are able to consciously tame their shadows. That's all it is.
So, persona users are just people who can control their own shadows?
Wait, back up a sec. So, personas and shadows are just different names for the same thing?
How didn't you know? Wouldn't whoever created me and my sister had to have known that?
No one involved with that is still alive.
So then, our personas are the cause of all this?
The power of shadows affects both time and space, so it makes sense that your subconscious thoughts would be manifested through your personas. You can't accept time moving on. You don't want to admit that you live in a present where you've lost someone precious.
So that's why it looked like him.
Time stopped, just like we wanted. And now we're stuck here with our memories. We're the ones who trapped ourselves. How ironic.
Well, regardless of what it was, we beat that thing. We understand our regrets. So shouldn't we be able to leave now?
Yes.
Whoa! What the hell's this now?
It looks like a key. Those must be the keys that will allow you to leave. Once you make it outside, the abyss of time should disappear on its own.
But, why are there 8 of them?
Because you all had a hand in causing this. These keys can be likened to the power of your hearts. The door should open if you use all 8 at once.
Strength of heart and united is barred by no door. Is this what he meant?
So, we just put them all together and we're good? Cool, and let's get the hell out of here. Oh, wait, these are for the dorm entrance, right?
There is that. But it's not your only option. There's another door as well. One that doesn't lead to the outside world. You can exit through it, or the entrance. Those are your choices.
A door that doesn't lead outside. So the one to his room. Why the choice?
The entrance will return you to the present. But the other door leads to the past.
The past?
The world of the past. You've all been there many times now, but this time, the abyss will disappear if you go through that door. You'll actually be in the past.
What? Are you being straight with us?
Why would I lie? I'm just telling you what I know.
Let me see if I understand correctly. We have to choose between moving forward past our regrets, or revisiting the source of them.
What do you want to do?
Me? I'll go along with whatever you decide, sister. I just want to save you from this awful fate. That's all I care about.
Awful fate.
So what will you choose?
Hey, why don't we go back to the dorm first? This is way too heavy to decide right here.
Yes, I agree.
What's going on?
The hell are these cracks in the floor?
This is bad. It's becoming unstable. We still have time, but not much. If these fissures reach the door, we might not be able to leave, even with the keys.
It's just one thing after another, isn't it?
So, guess we gotta decide what to do with these keys, huh?
Well, I want to stay in the present. I think that's what he would have wanted too.
What he would have wanted, huh?
I've been thinking. He died so suddenly, and they never even figured out the cause. I get the feeling that he must have given his life to make some kind of miracle happen. He thought about it, weighed his options, and ultimately chose to leave this world to us.
Died? Miracle?
That's why, personally, I don't want to just undo his decision. I want to respect his sacrifice.
Amada-kun.
I'm with Amada. We all saw the resolve it takes to face death head-on and accept it. That resolve and what it brought about. Even if it hurts, we have to accept it too. That's how we honor his memory.
Yukari, what about you?
Well, you're all about the here and now, right, Yucatan? You gotta look forward, huh? That's practically your motto, ain't it?
I want to go back. Yeah, I always tell myself to look forward and let go of the past. But this is different. We might be able to change something. We can't pass that up.
Yukari.
So you take away his choice for your own.
That's not what I said. We can actually change the past. What's wrong with wanting that?
Then let me ask you. If you prevented your father's death, what would happen? People you've met, what you've gone through with them, it'd all be gone. And you wouldn't be the person you are now. It's the same for Shinji and Miki. It wouldn't erase their deaths either. Every single thing about my past is important. Because it all shaped who I am.
But that's not even...
Guys! Let's all take it down a notch, okay?
Take it down a notch? Are you kidding? If anything, we're not taking this seriously enough. We can save him from dying. Don't you want to bring him back?
Of course I want him back. But is yelling at each other like this really gonna solve anything? And think about it. If we go back, we'd have to face Nyx again.
What? So you're just afraid to fight?
No! Well, I am, but... I don't know what I'm trying to say, but everyone needs to calm down, alright?
Aigis-san, how do you think we should use the keys?
I am the past or the present? I'm just not sure.
You seriously won't make a choice? The day we said our goodbyes, you were the only one who didn't show up. You got to hear his last words. Now we can use his power. But you still don't know how you feel about him? Listen, I know it
Yukari-san,
Forget it. Nothing I say will make a difference anyway. Metis, does everyone have to agree for the keys to combine?
Not necessarily. The keys themselves don't have opinions.
So in other words, it's possible to take them by force and combine them.
By force? Are you saying you want to fight?
Want to. But if we can't agree, we don't have a choice. We're running out of time. And talking hasn't gotten us anywhere.
You have a point. This matter concerns the life of a dear friend. I doubt any of us will be easily swayed. So in that case...
Wait, Kirijo-senpai?
I had already made my decision. I will stand with Yukari.
Senpai.
All right. I guess you've got your reason. And I've got mine.
Well, I'm sticking with my sister. I'll protect her no matter what.
That makes sense, Metis. You know what's important to you. So you understand why I can't back down either, right?
Yes.
Everyone, wait! Don't do this!
I made my feelings clear. Now you... No. Now everyone needs to recognize their own feelings. Think about who he was. And what he meant to us.
We'll need a proper venue for the battles. A place where the results will be absolute. I'll show you the way. Let me know when you're ready.
Really? Want to fight each other?
Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what's going on with OBS all of a sudden. Anyway. So yeah, it looks like we might end up with one of the Coliseum fights today, it appears. Possibly. So... this is not gonna be fun. I'm gonna say that right off the bat. These fights are not easy. As a matter of fact, I would say that these are probably some of the hardest fights in the game, apart from the final boss. Definitely much more difficult than anything you could have encountered during the main game. It's definitely going to be difficult. Because it isn't even just the... I will also say this, it isn't even just the fact that, like... the bosses are difficult. You only have 2 party members. Obviously, the other party members are... or the boss fights are the C's.
Well,
right? So we will fight them in groups, right? We'll fight, I believe it's...
Excuse...
Not sure if
Why
I
is
get a
that?
chance to save, to be honest. But yes, we are going to fight them in groups. So first will be these 2 over here. Akihiko and Ken. Which is probably the easiest group. And then it'll be these 2. Junpei and Koromaru. And then finally at the very end we will have a battle against Yukari and Mitsuru. I would say that Yukari and Mitsuru are probably the hardest group. Given the fact that they do not necessarily follow the idea of just having the things that you would normally have with those characters in your party, because I do not know why, but both of them gain access to Almighty spells. Do not know why, but they do, and I think it's BS, because... You know what? I might as well just show you how this is gonna be.
Sister?
So this is... Where is everyone else?
Don't worry about them. They're just waiting in their own areas. You see the big door up ahead? There's an arena through there. That's where we'll be fighting them. And these are real battles. There will be a price for losing. Sister, are you listening?
Is there really no other way?
It seems so. The others didn't appear willing to back down anyway. But even if you refuse to fight, I won't let them take your key.
You promised me that you wouldn't hurt my friends.
I know. But your life might be on the line here.
What?
Your key and your new power are both deeply connected to your heart. So if your key is taken, I think your life could be at risk.
You don't know for sure.
No, but it's possible, isn't it? The other person with the same power as you died, didn't he? Well, I'll protect my sister, whatever it takes. You know, this is actually where I woke up. I'd been wondering what this place is, but now I have this feeling. It's hard to explain, but I think this is what I was meant to do all along.
Do I get this? I don't get to save here. Can I? I can leave. Okay, that's perfect. I'm gonna pop a save right here just in case. Just in case it doesn't let me leave afterward. But I think we should technically be fine. Our first grouping is obviously Akihiko and Ken. So hold on, let me take a quick look here so I don't even have to look through this afterward. Starte has a weakness to fire, having both defense and that. That's perfect. Okay. So basically what this is going to be is, and if I remember correctly, hold on, let me check something. Stats, Metis, Persona, or did I get rid of it? I got rid of it. That was stupid of me. I shouldn't have done that. I could get it back if I want to, actually. That's a choice. That's a choice I can make. But what would I get rid of it with? I could probably put it over to like Nifudan or Gardine. I don't want to get rid of instant heal. Yeah, this is not gonna be fun. It's whatever. We'll work with it. I'll work with it. I'll work with it. It's fine. I'll work with it. I'm not sure. I actually don't know what music it's gonna play here. If it's gonna play Rivers in the Desert or not. I don't think there's. I think it's just like regular boss music.
This. This is where you woke up?
Quite a setup here. And perfectly fitting, if you ask me.
Aigis! Sonata-senpai!
Fuga-san? She will be providing support to both sides equally. Is that acceptable?
Wait! You can't just decide that for me! I won't help my friends hurt each other!
But with your ability...
Yamagishi, go with Aigis. If you're wholly against the idea of us fighting, then you shouldn't be on our side.
But Sonata-senpai...
Amana and I know what we want. We're ready to fight for it.
Aigis-san, have you decided what you'll do if you get the keys?
I can't fight my friends.
Takebo was right. We need to recognize our feelings. Sounds like you still don't. If you don't have anything to fight for, just hand over your key and walk away.
But... No, I won't allow it.
Here we go. This is gonna be fun.
Doing this. Show me what you've got.
Shut up, Akihiko.
I know you don't want to fight, but we can't back down.
Okay, so here's another thing I forgot to mention.
Is this really happening?
You need to be prepped if you get them to, like, I think it's slightly below half health. I'm not sure if it's 3/4 health or something like that.
Here, G.
Or 1/3 health. Maybe something like 1/3 health. No, actually 1/3 would be more than 1/2. No, that'd be 2/3. So probably 1/3 health. They will use their theurgy attacks. So technically, we want to be very, very careful with that, because that's gonna hurt a lot. Right? So, basically, current plan is have Aigis buff the party, and then have Metis hit as hard as she physically can. Holy hell. Oh my god.
It is time.
Okay, that's cool. Hold on, I need to see if I have anything that has a healing skill that doesn't have a weakness to light or dark, or lightning. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, this works.
Thank you, sister.
So yeah, this is basically what this is gonna kind of be like. God, they hit kind of hard. Yeah, that's like the major thing. They do hit very hard. What am I doing? This is not fun. Okay.
Thank you, sister.
This is what this is gonna be like. Gotcha. And of course, it's probably is just a better idea. I'm gonna straight up say, I think it is a better idea to just use Orgia mode with Metis during these fights, simply because of the fact that Orgia mode does give Metis some buffs as well. She takes less damage and deals more, I believe. Oh, that's fine. That's a magical barrier, right? Okay, that's fine. Whatever, doesn't matter. So yeah, as you can see, she takes a heck of a lot less damage now. Let me see what I get out of this.
Hear me. Please help them.
Is it gonna be your buffs? It is. That allows me to mess around here a bit. Let me see. I'm not sure if they can get frozen or not. I don't know if they can get status ailments on them. There's only one way to find out. Let's try it. So they can't. Oh wow. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. That is very much unfortunate, but it doesn't matter, I can deal with that. I know I have myriad arrows somewhere here. Here we go. It's a little dangerous, but we're gonna go with it. Because again, this is, yeah, basically this is, if Aigis goes down, it's GG's, it's over, right? Just like every other, pretty much every Atlas game, except for Metaphor Refantasio. Metaphor Refantasio is like that one game where that doesn't happen at all for some reason. Don't know why, but that's how it is. I wish she would be using Akasha Arts, but it is what it is.
That's enough warming up.
So yeah, they also kind of get stronger as the fight goes on, which is not nice!
I can do this.
I should check if I have like a Mediarama somewhere. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that sucks.
Cooldown sequence in progress.
He's gonna get up now. Okay.
You're even tougher than I thought.
Oh, fuck.
Appreciate it.
That's freaking fantastic. Jesus Christ. Fantastic. Okay, so the goal has just become is... This sucks. Okay. I kind of forgot about that, to be honest. Oh, boy. Okay, but that's crit rate for everybody.
Let's go.
Oh!
What is optimal?
I didn't know that... I didn't remember that, Ken had Deer on. If I remembered, I wouldn't have... I would have just simply focused down Ken the entire time. It's probably a better idea to do that then. Let's try that and see if that works out any better. Ow, my face! Oh, come on, is this a joke of some sort?
Unsustainable. I can do this. Persona, engage.
Alright, so we're gonna focus down Ken for the moment. You're kidding me. What was that? I don't think I've ever seen that happen before. What is that? He has some sort of like skill that has him dodge specific skills. Oh, that's fun. That's fantastic. Alright, I'm starting to think maybe it's just a better idea to hit. Fuck.
Should I do?
Oh, yeah, that's great. Cool.
That's strange.
That's going swimmingly. So now they're just gonna reapply buffs. That gives me a second, thank God. Apparently not! Oh, please no. Oh, please no. Thank God.
Rejoining the front line. Aigis is back up. Time to retaliate. Thank you, sister.
What's the best move?
Okay.
This is my
Nice!
ready to switch in. Summoning. Persona.
Okay.
Now it's my turn. Okay. I need to get serious. I'm stronger than this.
Okay, this is where things start going badly. This is when they start using their theurgies. So this is gonna hurt like an MFer. Oh God! Why is it they always aim for Aigis with these things? Oh! If Akihiko hits me, I'm dead. If Akihiko hits me, I'm dead. If Akihiko hits me, I'm dead. Thank God he did that, but even then, that is still not like the best thing in the world because that is still very much very scary. Oh. So yeah, it is when they hit half health. We're just gonna keep using that over and over again. Oh my God, dude! Please no, please no. Oh my Jesus! Oh yes!
This is my resolve. Gabriel.
Oh, you know what? That's something that I didn't think about that I should be using.
What's the best move?
Should definitely be using that. Don't know why I'm not. Effective revolution ended. Okay, perfect. Okay, this actually gives me a bit of a chance to mess around here a bit. Please do not attack. Please do not attack her. I'll take that damage. That's fine. That's fine. I'll take it. I'll tank it. Doesn't matter to me. Alright. I'm gonna do this. Because I don't really have much other option here at the moment. I'm not Orgia mode. Just because of the buffs that she gets from it. And I'm gonna have to hope to God that this goes the way that I planned it. That would have been awesome if it would have crit, but it is what it is. Please don't attack Aigis. Please don't attack Aigis. Please don't attack Aigis. Oh, F you. Nice! Oh my god, I didn't even realize that. Oh my god, that was a pretty damn good plan. I didn't even think about it. Jesus, that worked out fantastically. Okay, first things first, I'm gonna have to go back over here. Reapply defense buff. I am almost out of SP. Please stop. Oh, thank god. That would have been really bad. Actually, you know what? Ken, keep using that.
Here, G. I think I can use it now.
Strategy, ladies and gentlemen, strategy. Should I risk it? Risk it for the biscuit, ladies and gentlemen. Risk it for the biscuit. No freezes, but if she hits Ken, he's dead. Alright. Life has just become easier for me.
You did good, Amada. Just leave the rest to me.
Now I only have to deal with one dude. Definitely makes my life a hell of a lot easier. I wish I had multi-target healing, but it appears that I don't. Oh no, I do. I had that works. You see, I didn't even remember that I had that. That's unfortunate, but it is what it is.
Energy level struck.
Will our defense buff last until next turn?
I can do this.
There's a way, there should be a way to check. If I were to do like this, okay, yeah, our defense buff will last. So, here's what I'm gonna do instead. I am going to... I'm gonna do this, actually.
This will help.
So that was one thing that I was kind of keeping track of while we were playing throughout the entire time. I was constantly...
I thought I was prepared for this, but it still feels awful.
It does, but we can't stop here. We have to keep fighting for what we believe.
Yeah.
He gave his life for this world. I won't let anyone dishonor that.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so you just saw why I say that these fights can be a bit difficult. Because Aigis was at full health, and Aigis just got effed. I was at full health, and because of a charge attack, I died. That does happen. I will say it. Although I will say it does feel like it happens a majority of the time when fighting against Akihiko and Ken and Junpei and Koromaru, because it usually it feels like the whole situation of just Mitsuru and Yukari can't really one-shot you. They deal a lot of damage, but it feels like usually they don't one-shot you as often, comparatively. Especially because, since they're more magical users, they don't crit as often. I have had a situation where I played this one time and I got hit by a third G and I got crit as well. So that was fun. But, right now, we're kind of 55 minutes in, so I'm not going to continue going on and trying that fight again. However, we will continue on those fights next episode. As a matter of fact, I may even start next episode a little bit into the fight, give or take to where we already were, so you guys don't have to see all of that again. I'll make sure to record very early tomorrow morning so that I can just kind of like skip a little bit through the fights in case we die again. So you guys don't have to see me do the exact same fight over and over again. But usually I was able to beat all of them on my second try each time around. So it shouldn't be that big of a deal. As you saw, we almost pulled it off. If I would have like blocked there or done something slightly differently, I probably would have survived. But you see, my problem is I didn't remember that the man had God's hand. I didn't remember that. For next time, I know. I was not expecting that whatsoever. But, yeah. That's how those fights just go sometimes. For example, I remember the first time I did it, I was fighting fairly well. I actually beat Ken, got Akihiko past half health. He used his Theurgy one-shot Aigis. That's just how it goes down sometimes. Especially because of the fact that, you know, that's the even bigger problem with Theurgies. You can't really do much because of the fact that Theurgies go past resistances. So sometimes the best thing to do is just block or guard. But yeah, there really isn't much you can do in some situations. Sometimes it feels like it's just against you, and it's just like, yeah, because I mean the whole thing is sometimes you get lucky. I'll say that 100%. If he would have attacked Metis instead, more than likely Metis probably wouldn't have survived, but I would have been able to come back from it because I have like a bomb of life, so not that big a deal. But yeah, it sometimes completely depends on how lucky you get on who they attack, because sometimes again they attack Aigis, Aigis dies, it's GG's. The only Atlas game that I've played that doesn't have that whole thing of protag goes down, game over, is Metaphor Refantasio, and I kind of hope that they do that for the next Persona game as well, because it's just like, come on. The person next to me has access to all the items as well. They could bring me back super easily. I understand why it's a big problem. But yeah, next episode, I'll probably like start the episode into the fight. That way you guys don't have to watch me do the entire fight again next episode. So we don't take up too much time. And I'll probably do the same-ish thing. Every time we lose a fight, in case we lose a fight. We might end up having to lower the difficulty. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But from the looks of it, we'll probably end up having to lower the difficulty for Erebus. Because Erebus is not an easy fight whatsoever. So, fantastic. That's fun. I might also have... might be a good idea to go out into the to the shopping area, see what we can get as well. We'll see what we really do. It'd probably be a good idea to see if I can get some revival items, because I don't think I have a lot. In terms of revival, I do not have a lot of... Hold on. I have one Bomb of Life, one revival gem, so yeah, I should definitely go check that out. Thankfully, we have some really good, a lot of these sutras, which are really useful during these fights, except for, especially stuff like the Atrophying Sutra, the Lagging Sutra. The Debilitator Sutra is really nice. The Kunda Gems are also fairly useful. The Empowering Sutras are also really nice, because they upgrade, they give everybody, they give one person that. But the Fierce and Protection Sutras are also really good. I should probably actually use those a bit more. So I could do, like, yeah, well, we'll go over, like, strategy next time. But anyway, thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed today's video, please share the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you hit that bell icon so you get notified when I make a new video. I upload a new video every single day of the week at 5:30 p.m. EST. For today's question of the day, tell me which team you agree with. So, like, do you agree more with Mitsuru and Yukari? Do you agree more with, Akihiko and Ken? Do you agree more with Junpei and Koromaru, who are kind of like, we shouldn't fight? There's not really agreeing with Aigis or Metis, I don't think, because they don't really have like an ideal at this moment. They kind of figure out their ideal, I think, like after the second fight, where Aigis is like, I don't want to do this until we have more information. Which I agree with. I agree with the idea of like, hey, we really do not know if the whole going back in time would actually save Makoto, because in my personal opinion, it's the whole situation of, hey, what if that whole thing that happened where we were actually able to stop Nyx was like a once in a lifetime thing, and it doesn't happen next time? You know? Just my opinion on it. But anyway, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next episode of Persona 3 Reload, episode Aigis.